So, hello everybody. I'm Nupur Aggarwal. I live in Hyderabad in the south of India. I've been telling stories for the last 5 years. I work with Storywalas. Now, apart from telling stories to children in schools, libraries, public spaces, cultural spaces, I train teachers and children uh, in various programs like story writing, poetry writing. We have training workshops for teachers. So that's basically what I do. So here's the story for all of you today. I hope you enjoy it. So once upon a time, there was a mountain made of bare stone. It stood in the middle of a plain. No plant grew on it, nor did any animal, bird, or even an insect ever visited it. The sun warmed the mountain, and the wind chilled it. The only touch known to the mountain was that of the rain and snow. And then one day, a small bird, a beautiful little bird, appeared out of nowhere. The bird circled over the mountain and landed on a ledge to rest. The mountain watched the bird in awe. The mountain had never seen anything as beautiful as the bird. The mountain asked, "Who are you? And where have you come from?" "My name is Joy, and I have come from distant land where everything is green. Every spring, I fly high in the sky, looking for a suitable place to build a nest and lay my eggs. My journey is always long and arduous, so I stop here and there to rest, only to continue my search." The mountain was lonely. The mountain needed a companion. It asked, "Will you stay back here? Will you be my friend?" "Well, I can be your friend, but I can't stay here. I am a living being. I need food and water to survive. There's nothing that grows here that I can eat. There's not even a stream from where I can drink. I need to go." The mountain felt sad. The mountain said, "All right, if you have to go, you go. But promise me, you will visit me someday." The bird was truly touched. The bird had stopped at several mountains before, but no one had ever asked her to revisit. Joy said, "Well, I would certainly come every spring. I would sing to you, I would speak to you, I would rest on you. But my visit would always be short. And dear friend, you must also know one thing. I am a bird. Birds don't live for long. So though I would visit you every spring, there would only be few visits. But before I leave the world, I will let my children know about you so that you have a visitor every spring." Having said that, she sang to the mountain. She spent some time resting on the mountain and she flew away. The mountain felt very sad as it watched her leave. But the next spring, Joy was back. She did what she did in the last spring. She spent some time with the mountain. She spoke to the mountain, sang to the mountain, circled over the mountain. But then she left. The mountain's heart ached as it watched her fly away. 99 springs came and went. And with each passing year, it got more and more difficult for the mountain to watch Joy leave. The 100th spring, when it was time for Joy to leave, the mountain couldn't take it anymore. The mountain's heart broke. The heart stone cracked, and from the deepest part of the mountain, tears gushed out and rolled down the mountainside as a stream. The mountain wept and wept and wept. The following spring, when Joy came back, the mountain failed to acknowledge her presence. She tried to talk to the mountain, but the mountain wouldn't answer. She tried to sing to the mountain, but the mountain couldn't hear a word of what she was saying. Joy flew away. But the following spring, she was back, and this time she did not come back alone. She had in her beak a small seed. She pushed that seed in one of the cracks that was there in the mountain. She sang to the mountain and she flew away. And you know what? That seed, over a period of time, sent out roots. Those roots entered the finer cracks in the mountain where the roots found water. Sunlight was ample. So a plant shot up. But the mountain failed to notice the plant. The following year, Joy came back with another seed. The following spring, again another seed. And for many, many years, Joy got more and more seed, and she would push these seeds into the cracks of the mountain. The seeds grew into plants. The plants sent out roots deeper into the cracks. And those roots turned the hard stone into soil. Those plants grew into tall trees. The trees started flowering. Those flowers turned into fruits. The flowers and fruits started attracting the bees, the butterflies, the birds. The side of the mountain got covered with grass because the mountain had been constantly crying for years. A small stream appeared. Fishes came into that stream. The entire landscape of the region changed. And one day, when the mountain opened its eyes, the mountain was shocked to see the changes that had happened over the years. The mountain's tears of sorrow turned into tears of joy. It was spring again. Joy came back. But this time, she did not bring a seed with her. Instead, she brought a twig. She circled over the mountain. She placed the twig on one of the tall trees that had grown from the first seed she had planted. And she sang to the mountain. And do you know what she said to the mountain? I am joy and have come to live here. Thank you.